This video is going to be about a frequent problem I see, especially like for the Air Force, anybody who's trying to join the Air Force, and that is getting up with a recruiter. Okay, anybody who's having this problem or has had this problem, I feel your pain, because it took me forever. My plan was, before I graduated, like the end of the first semester, which is around December, I had told myself, my New Year's resolution, I want to go ahead and get sworn in and get processed and all that stuff for the Air Force before I graduate. And so that way when I graduated, I was going to put, or when I went in process, I was going to put the date available was going to be June, well, it had to be a few days after graduation, but like the soonest day after I graduated. That plan went out the window. First, I was over my weight limit. In January, I was weighing around about 205 or somewhere around there. And I thought I was 5'11", so for my height, I had to be 197. I'm thinking, oh, that's nothing. And so I got under that, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm under that. I'm trying to get up with him. I'm calling the office for weeks. No reply, nothing, like. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what's going on? So, like, I'm kind of a person, like, online. So I'm on the Air Force website chatting and all that stuff. And this was after, like, probably a month or two. It was probably February or March. And I still hadn't heard up with anybody. And I was like, I was getting discouraged. But I went online. I was chatting with one of those, whatever online chat line they had. And I was like, this doesn't work. And he's like, no, it's this number. And I'm like, I tried this number. It doesn't work. I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. But I'm thinking the phone is broke or something. Well, it wasn't. Well, he called. He was like, okay, I'm going to try. And what he did was he called the number that he was trying to give me. And he was like, whoa, it's not working. And I guess, like, he messaged my recruiter's boss or something like that. Because, let me tell you, it was within a day or two, I got my call back. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah. And I was thinking I'm like, he is not going to process me because he's probably mad that I went over his head. But I really didn't mean to go over his head. I was really thinking something was wrong with the phones. But anyway, that's how I got it with my recruiter. And I was expecting him to be mad, which he probably was acting sour. But he wasn't going to tell me that because, you know, if he got in trouble by me in the first place, why would you try to get in more trouble, you know? So I finally got up with him. And then he just shuts me down. Well, I really shut myself down because I was fat. He just shuts me down. I was still under the weight because he measured me at 5'10" and like a quarter or something like that, or a half. But he said they're going to measure me at 5'10". So I was like, oh, shit. So 5'10" is, what, 70 inches, and you have to be under 191, I'm thinking. And 6 pounds under. So I'm like, whoa, here I am, 195 now. I lost like 10 pounds, but I wasn't really like working out. I was just like cutting out a little bit on what I ate. Oh my God. And so he was like, well, until you lose this weight, come back when you lose it. So it was that was around April or March, I think, when I last talked to him. And then I had lost the weight like a month later. So it was around April or May. It was a little bit before I graduated. And I lost the weight and I was so excited. And he started processing me. And so I was, he was still telling me I had to lose more weight. So that was the thing. I had to lose a lot of weight. Since from then to now, I've lost around, I was 205. Now I'm like 180. Like 25 pounds. I couldn't count for a second there. But yeah. So it took a while to get up with him. And my advice for anybody trying to get up with a recruiter is hound the hell out of him. Because yeah, like, the thing is, my recruiter, he had some good excuse. Like, he was the only recruiter in the office for like 2 counties around. So he's already, and that's the thing, I couldn't just drop by the office and, you know, slip a note under the door, which I would advise to somebody who's close. If he's never there when you go to the office, or she's never there when you go to the office, put your name, your number, your information, slip it under the door. That's what I would have done if I was closer, but my recruiter's an hour away. So that didn't work. My advice, like I said, would be to hound the hell out of them. Call, leave messages. If you can go to the office every time you can. Yeah, I mean, hello, surprise, I'm here. You know, all that. Also, and if you still can't get up with them, like I said, do what I did. Go online, chat with somebody. If they, you know, because they're going to suggest you a number closest to you. I cannot talk. I cannot ever talk. If that's the number that you've been calling, you can't get up with nobody still, tell them, try it for me. Maybe it's me, you know. And that I might give them give a little push in your recruiter's tail to tell them, yo, you're serious about this. Give me the time I need to get. So, yeah. Oh, I hope I gave you guys some good advice. I just want to let you know that you're not the only one. It's okay. It's going to happen. It took me a while, but it happened. Now I'm sworn in, about to leave in 45 days. So don't give up. That's number one. Do not give up. Just keep trying to call. Keep trying. And even if the last thing, if you still can't get up with him, or he's still like, or she is still not giving you the time of day, try to, I don't know how that works when you're still in high school, but I know if you're graduated, you can go to any recruiter. I thought, because I was first told that you have to go to a recruiter that your high school, that is connected with your high school. So yeah, if you see there's another recruiting station an hour down the street, an hour away, go there. I mean, this is your career, this is your future. Yeah, I mean, you got to strive for it, because nobody's going to hand it to you, especially not with the Air Force. They're really not caring whether or not, you really want to get in. If you don't put in the work to get in, you're not getting in. So, alright, that's all I have to say about that.